Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 in our Rags2Riches series here at Mercury Farms with our John Deere equipment. So today we're going to purchase this field here and buy. There we go. We own it. Lots of stuff here to do. Some fields, some trees. I'm going to cut down all the trees today. I have picked up a truck and auto-loading trailer for the trees because for some strange reason the other mod that I had to pick up the trees with the John Deere sort of loading thingamabob, I updated it and then it's disappeared, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I've got the John Deere 1470G here, so start this guy up, turn on the harvester, and let's start cutting away. Let's cut all this down. I don't know how many we're going to get done, but as always, we're going to do our half-an-hour episodes and cut down as much as we can, I suppose. Alright, let's try and straighten this thing up. Head forward towards the next tree. Cut it as close to the base as we can. We've also picked up, finally someone has done the mod that I've been waiting for quite a long time. Deer Hunter had mentioned that in one of the recent comments, oh, got rid of part of that tree then, that someone had done what I'd been wanting for quite some time, and we already have the mod installed, but I don't have it purchased in the game yet. But when we have enough money, which is it is $250,000, I think, like 250,000. Oh, didn't get rid of it that time. Let's have a quick look. So silos and the Mischfatterhellstalung, which I think is the pig food diesel making facility. But we have the silage. Her Stellung, 225,000. You put forage in it and it spits out silage. But I'm not sure why there's grass there too. Maybe you can put silage or grass in it and then it spits out chaff or grass in it and it spits out silage. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, it's someone has finally done it. I have not tested the mod, so I don't know if it's going to work, but it is version 1.0.0.03 or something like that. So it's been tested, I assume, in game by several people. God damn it, I got rid of that one. Who've downloaded it. So as I said, I'm assuming that it's going to work. Right, let's bump up the speed a little bit. Turn our lights on because we've got our corn field growing next to us again. Now that we have our 8R and our cedar, I might reduce the size. If these guys are gonna like that, that's gonna disappear. That's gonna annoy me. Let's make it 7 meters and see if that stops that from happening, because that's money disappearing right there. So this tree fall down. We're going to turn these other fields into probably one big field, I guess. I don't know. There we go. That one didn't disappear. Yeah, I think we might do silage on that one as well. Whether it's corn or not, I don't know, but we're going to go with cows in this series. Our other series, our USA Rags2Riches series with our case equipment, is going to be, I'm hoping we're going to go with pigs over there. Why didn't it cut? Now, that little bit's going to annoy me now, but otherwise it was getting rid of part of the tree that we wanted. So we might, I might cut down this whole row and then bring the truck in and see how we go. I know some of you guys probably don't care much for forestry stuff, So I do apologise, but we have to do it. It's going to be part of us expanding our farm. These trees in this row we probably could have kept, honestly, but each one of these trees is quite a decent amount of money. Maybe 4 or 5 grand or something, or maybe even more. I can't remember, but yeah. So this is money sitting here that we can cut down and use for something else. So of course we have the wood chip thing available as well, which I said to you guys that we might look at. I don't know if I really want to do it or not, because wood chips don't make anywhere near as much as the trees do themselves. So we're probably going to lose out plenty of money if we do actually go with using wood chips. Alright, let's go into the next one. It's going to be quite a slow process cutting all these down. So I think the next episode may be us time-lapsing, cutting all these trees down, maybe. Not quite sure. I think because we're going to have to cut them all down to join all these fields together. As far as a plough goes, I have picked up a John Deere plough as well, so that should help us in the long run. This field wasn't ploughed after our last harvest, it was just seeded, so it's not going to get as much chaff off this field as we did last time, of course, because it's going to be quite a percentage lower, like 20% lower, because it hasn't been ploughed or something along those lines. But still, we had like 1.5 million litres of chaff that we turned into silage, so even 20% less is still going to be, you know, 1.2 million. So still going to have bloody plenty anyway. So I'll show you guys quickly plough, which I've already had a look at. We've got the 2623 5-section 49 foot 3-inch disc. So this guy, 95,000. I thought about putting either the crumbled rollers on or the spike tooth leveler. I think they look quite cool, but you can put the back hitch as well, so with them on there might be a little bit annoying. And with, might have leased it, we have this guy. Oh no, where are we? Cedars. We could, it's 27 meters wide, so that could connect to the front of the plough, but they're not the same width. One's 15, one's 27, so that's probably not going to help us. So better off not having the hitch on the back and just cutting to the size we need. Not cutting to the size we need, just ploughing first and then coming back and seeding later. Let me check as well our, where are we? Volume. I'm going to pump it back up to 70% because it seems a little bit quiet to me. We've got rid of that other really loud case tractor from our other series, so it's the reason why I dropped it down so much. Hopefully it's not too loud again. So all these fields are going to start growing as well off to our right hand side. Probably not going to harvest any of them, probably just going to just straight out plough over them, create new fields and that sort of stuff. How we going? A few more to go. 4, 8, 10, maybe 10 trees, 9 trees. Just a little bit annoyed that it's getting rid of that little bit of that tree. I mean, it is money we're losing, but probably not as annoying as having to pick up the small bits. Sometimes it disappears, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. I know with the, I think with a normal forestry machines that wouldn't actually disappear, so it might be just this one itself. It's quite cool that we finally have some John Deere forestry equipment as well. I don't know if there's any John Deere forestry stuff in real life, but to have it in game is quite cool, especially considering we're doing our, obviously, a John Deere series. I know I haven't done any farm builds for quite some time. I was possibly looking at doing a forestry build on a forestry map, just doing a John Deere forestry build. Obviously with this John Deere tree cutter, harvester, I don't know what you call them, tree harvesters, and the other John Deere, I don't know what you call them, like the log transporter truck with the loading thing attached to it, with that and the wood chipper thing and that sort of stuff. So trying to find another decent logging map. I think there's Black Mountain Forestry maybe, Grizzly Mountain Forestry, which I don't know if, I don't think I did a build of that, but I have done sort of like a mini let's play on that map. But I'm sure there's probably other decent forestry maps out there we could use to do like a John Deere build, which would be pretty cool. I haven't done a map build for a long time, or not a map build, a farm build for a long time. Sort of just, I guess I felt like it was getting quite bloody repetitive all the time and running out of ideas as well. So but now that we have a bit more John Deere equipment, it might be worth looking at again. John Deere silage farm build with a motocross track has got over 300,000 views, which is bloody outstanding. Never expected that, and it's by far our most successful video on the channel, by far. Our second successful is our Michigan dairy build, which is 2 parts. If you guys haven't seen those, check them out. The Michigan dairy build is probably one of my favorite builds, and there is access to the save game file in that one, but be prepared to not have the cow pens or the cow pastures or whatever they want to call them not appear, because I've had drums with that mod and I don't know why, but for some strange reason that mod doesn't want to work properly. Right, so that's 1 row of trees gone. There's only, what, 5 more rows to go. Alright. Oop, turn this guy off. We'll jump in our truck. Bring up our auto load to the right. Press Z, and we've got 8 meter lengths, so I want to go 4.2 meters and test that out and see how that's going to load in. So I always stop and press auto load. Have a look. It's pretty good. We'll go 4.1. I always turn auto load off while I'm moving the truck, because it's it does make the wood move in funny ways. I don't think we'll get more than like 1 load sort of on here, because the trees are probably too big. So that's 8 meters. I think it's like a 12 meter long trailer. So we probably need to go and cut the wood into, so like 6 meter lengths, 5 meter lengths even, to get like a double load of logs per trailer. If you know what I mean. So this one will only be like a single load of logs. Probably really not going to be able to get any logs on the back. I'm going to jump out and then throw this guy. Look, I thought it might have fell off the other side and got picked up. Let's pick up a bit of wood. There we go. Now it's picked it up. Let's turn it back off again. think that's probably all we're going to get on there. So back at whoop. Drive forward. Okay, let's strap it down. I think if we went all the way to the back here and it went auto load left, even then it's not gonna load overly well, is it? Certainly need to cut these other guys in half. So we could cut them in half manually if you wanted to. Let's get you out of here. I don't think anybody's made a John Deere chainsaw though. Can you get out? Maybe it's this one that's holding it down. It is. There we go. I'll throw you on the ground here. So 8 meters. Yeah, if we were to go into where are we? Where are we? Chainsaws. Go with steel. Already own. Oh, we already own it. I should have known that. Try and cut these guys in half. See how that's going to work. I want this other one on top. There we go. Add it for a second. This big long one. Want the other log. This one as well, somewhere around here. So we don't know exactly where halfway is, but this will be just like a sort of test run. Okay, so bring out F1, switch auto load to right. Look at that, it's got 10.3. It works, probably not pretty. Come on, doesn't want to load those ones on. Right, just give him a bit of a helping hand. Like that, there we go. So not perfect, by any stretch of the imagination. Stop auto load. I think we'll take these ones down now because I think we're going to end up. Actually, we probably could. Slam on the brakes. That's not what I wanted to do. That'll do. Sort of all over the shop, but hopefully there won't be much traffic on the road today. This time of night. Slow our speed down to 45. Head down to the road. I don't think. Oh, it has got something planted on there. It's all canola. Don't run over the crops. Alright, so we'll head down to the sawmill. Go nice and steady here because we're going to roll this thing. So I think definitely if we go 5 meter lengths, because that goes up to 10, doesn't it? So like 2.5, if we go to 2.5 here, or 2.6, add another 5, will be 5.8, so we do 2.6, no, 2.6 and 8, 7.6, god damn it, 2.6 and 7.6, if we do 2.6 and like 7.8, we should be able to get them on if they're 5 meter lengths, we should be able to. Alright, so I have to turn right, go through the garden centre up to the sawmill. Hopefully we don't hit anything, these bits of wood sort of hanging off dangerously at the back there, but I'm more worried about hitting one of these light posts or something. That's exactly what I didn't want to do. Hit me, car, hit me, knock us back over. So that bit of wood's actually stopping us from... Yeah, well, help me. Instead of tooting at us, help us. Ooh, okay. When I go to jump out, I get stuck in the truck. There you go. Now we can jump back out. Should be able to... Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to. Need to sort of lift this up, but it's quite heavy. I don't know, we have human above superhuman strength. Oh, and too much superhuman strength. Uh-oh, now we're stuck. Alright, let's try this again. Come on. No idea what that went. Stay. Thank you. That'll do. Quite embarrassing. Should have waited for that car instead of trying to fly around that bloody corner like a race car driver. Speaking of race cars, you guys might have seen I put a post up on my channel about going to the Sydney Speedway, or Valvoline Speedway in Sydney, whatever you guys may want to call it, Parramatta Speedway. And it's reignited my want to get into speedway racing. I did buy a street stock, as some of you may know, and I was going to go and race, but money issues and issues with my ex sort of stopped that from happening. So pending I get this new job and start earning a bit more money and can get some bills paid and save, I'm looking at long term purchasing a wingless sprint car, and maybe, just maybe, I can actually go racing. That is going to be a goal of mine, very, very long term, not anytime soon. So I don't think it's going to happen this week or next week. It's going to be quite long term, but that is something that I would like to do. There you go, 60 grand for that load of wood. Show us the money. Certainly worthwhile buying this bit of land and cutting down all these trees. We're going to get all of our money back. Alright, so I think what was to say 10.5 meters. Oh, I think it's like a 12 meter trailer. So we go 6 meters. Just load everything in the middle. I'm not going to worry too much about getting a extra load like we did last time. I think we'll have to wait till we cut down the next lot of trees at 5 meters, and then we'll focus on getting double logs. We just need a much longer trailer. If we get a longer trailer, that'll be better. Or maybe even two, 8 meter trailers would be even better. Alright, so we'll head back. I'm going to go as fast as we can. Try and save a bit of time now that we're empty. Head down, load up with some more logs. Show loading position. Yep, all cool. Oops, still got our blinker on. Not turning right yet. But that silage thing is something that we're going to look at as well. I certainly want that somewhere down here on the farm. Be good to put it in where this is, but I think it's going to be too big. We might have to sell everything here and rearrange some things, I think, long term. Right, where's our next lot of logs? There we go. Slow right down. As I said, come to a stop, hit the load button, and then move on. Don't leave it. If I press B now and leave it as auto load, see how the logs sort of go flying off the back there? You got to be careful, because when they start loading and you're driving, they don't follow you. They sort of just fall or wherever. Which I guess if you run it forward and go nice and slow. Let's run through it like 5 kilometers an hour. So we're nearly full already. We're going to have to do another run after this. Watch out for that tree, that log even. So the other thing is, it sort of makes it hard to sort of organise them. So you want them to sort of roll to the left. I mean, more to roll to the left. Go see if we can't get the rest of these guys on. Oof, just got that in time. Right, turn our auto load off. Turn around, and then we'll head back down and unload these guys. So we'll boost our speed up again to 45, I think it was that we were doing at that point in time. Just got my phone going nuts in the background. Warren Cook just put a comment in one of my videos. He wrote, "I love this series." I think you meant to write series, but we know what you mean, Warren. Very careful with this thing again, because it's very, very top heavy, these things, once you get them loaded as much as we do. We don't want to roll over again. We've already rolled over once. Might throw our hazards on. We probably don't need our hazards on because we're going just as fast as everyone else. We're just going to have to be really careful when we get to the other end. Alright, quickly check our timer, see how we're going. I think we'll sell this lot and call it an episode. We're nearly at the half an hour mark, so I probably will have to try and get to... Ooh, try not to roll over. We'll have to try and get a lot of this other stuff cut off camera. Time lapse. You guys let me know if you'd rather see a time lapse of me cutting down the rest of these trees, or would you rather see it in real speed? I'll probably do a mixture of trees and silage sort of thing, maybe, because we need to get these trees cut down. We need to get the rest of that silage sold. We're going to have some more silage to harvest as well pretty soon, so we're going to have a lot that we need to do. But I think we're progressing quite quick, which is good. But if you guys have got any suggestions of mods, new maps for future series, any future series ideas, leave it in the comment section. I have had a suggestion for a no loan challenge. Had a suggestion just for a regular let's play. You guys let me know. I think if I was going to go like a regular let's play, I'd probably go with the vanilla let's play. So using only the standard FS19 stuff in the game. And just DLC stuff, not mods or anything. That way I can upload the save game regularly for you guys to be able to play along at home, or follow along as you like. Alright, 54,000, there we go. So I don't know how many more trees or less trees that was from last time, but still another good lot of income. It's 121,000. So we've halfway paid for that other bit of land already, and we've still got another 5 rows of trees to go. So you can imagine the amount we're going to make off this field. Probably close to $1 million worth of trees, I would say. Once we get this whole field cut down and all that sort of stuff, all these trees cut down and everything, I'd say that's what we're sort of going to go with. Around about $1 million worth of trees. But rightio guys, if you guys enjoyed this episode, as always, smash the like button. As I said, leave a comment if you've got any suggestions or anything you would like to see and don't want to see. Let me know. If you are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Britto, thanks for watching. Let's beat this car. See you again soon.